Job interviews, yes, they can be nerve-wracking enough, but these days, yeah, there's an added layer. We know AI systems filter candidates' resumes based on keywords, but now it's happening in actual interviews too. It sounds dystopian, yes, but that's just what happened to one soon-to-be college grad. Christos Kirkeles was asked 2 questions, and based on his answers, the system did not move forward with him, and he never spoke to a human. He's joining us now along with Doug Hughes, CEO of Codio. He works with universities and employers on how AI is being used in hiring, and he is noticing an alarming trend. Both of you, thank you so much for joining me. Doug, I want to start with you. What is going on, and what does this mean for this year's college grads?
Yeah, I mean, these AI companies, they would have us believe that these tools are just magic and they can do everything for us. And a lot of people are buying into that, but it's simply not true. These are tools, and humans must maintain their control over these tools and do the really important parts of the jobs that only humans can do, such as evaluating human potential, which is what humans ceded to a machine here with Christos's example.
Now, Christos, how did you feel the interview went? Do you think you would have had a better chance if you were interviewed by a human?
Yeah, I was very discouraged when was talking to an AI. I very thrive off face-to-face interactions, and I really didn't feel like I truly showed my character.
Now, you said you kind of knew you were talking to an AI. Did you know that? Did that add to the anxiety, or did you think maybe you had a better chance?
I didn't think I had a better chance. I really didn't know I was talking to an AI until I had started the interview when it asked me a prompt. The AI had asked me a prompt of the question. I had about 30 seconds to mentally prepare my answer. After the prompt had showed, I had about a minute to answer. If there was something I had messed up on, if there was something that I wanted to add, I had a second attempt, but no matter what I said in that second attempt, that is what is submitted to that organization and or company.
You know, Doug, this feels like they're taking the human out of this human process here. So what is your advice for students? What exactly can they do right now?
Yeah, I think for all students, we need to be demanding that when we're getting educated in a way that makes us work ready, first of all, so that students can fully understand these tools and how to use them on day one of employment, or even in Christo's example, as a gateway to employment. And, again, I want to restate something. These tools are not the easy button. They make the job of humans harder whenever we use them correctly. And the needs for training, especially in the higher education setting, on these tools and other technologies that are required for work are absolutely paramount, and students should be demanding that training.
Now, Christos, I know you've applied to several jobs. What's next for you?
I'm currently in the interview process as of right now with multiple different organizations and companies.
And Doug, what do you want people to take away from his experience?
I think that as I've said a couple times here, again, thanks for having us, that these tools do not take the human out of the process. In fact, they make the job of the human more important. We as human beings understand context, we understand nuance, we understand quality, we understand all sorts of things that are required for tools like AI and other tools to actually be effective. Without keeping this in mind, they're quite dangerous.
All right, Doug Hughes and Christos Kirkeles, thank you so much. And Christos, good luck on that job search, all right?